Thank you, Mr. President. That was incredible words. They mean a lot to me, as always. So, two things before I start. One, I have to warn everyone. I am an infantryman, which means that public speaking is not my forte. Second, I need to apologize to quite a few of my classmates. See, over the last couple of years during my graduate school program, I really took it to heart when one of my professors said, "Challenge your classmates in the discussions." Maybe at times, just a little too hard. So here I am. This is what I look like. I am not Drake. And I do apologize. But I came back from Afghanistan in 2012. I didn't come back really the way I wanted to come back. I lost 4 of my friends: Command Sergeant Major Griffin, Major Gray, Major Kennedy, and State Department USAID Reggae Abdel Fattah. My career ended in 8 seconds, and I had to make a transition. And so laying in my hospital bed, I was trying to figure out my next passion, who I wanted to be in this world. I knew I could no longer be a military officer. So I went the direction that I thought made sense. And I did my research. And I figured, I was pretty good at putting a ruck and climbing up a mountain for 3 hours, but what else do I bring to the table? And so I challenged myself thinking, I need to further my education. And so I did my research, and I decided to pick a partner that I could feel confidence in, and I knew they would understand who I am. I went with UMUC, just like you did. I went to a school that's been around for 70 years. But to me, personally, as a veteran, I went to a school that's been there for our military since 1949, when they sent their professors to Europe. In 1956, when they sent their professors to Asia. When we were fighting in Vietnam, and to all my Vietnam veterans, I want to applaud you because you have paved the way, just like our Korea and our World War II veterans. You have made our military what it is today. You have given us the strength and the courage to stand against tyranny. And thank you so much for that. You will never be forgotten. And then UMUC went out there to Iraq and Afghanistan. It supported my teammates. It gave them an opportunity to further their education and further themselves professionally as well. Overall, over 2.5 million of our military have taken courses at UMUC. So I felt confident and I felt honored to be a part of this group. But when I got to class, that's when things changed. I put my uniform, put them to the side. Because one thing I realized in 2013 when I started my program, that's right, that took a little bit longer than many of you to graduate, no big deal. When I was sitting in my hospital bed, I had a story, a pretty unique story. But when I got on my computer, on my laptop, and I started having these discussions with all of you, I started listening and reading about your stories. And it reminded me something really special, something that over the course of a couple months after being injured, I lost. I lost my self-identity. I struggled with the fact that I was still alive because 4 of my friends were not. I had survivor's guilt. And then I got to read and talk and share some of my moments with some of you here in this room. And you opened up my eyes. This experience at UMUC is not just about getting a degree. It allowed me to understand the perspective of so many different students from all around the world. It allowed me to listen to thoughts and views that are completely different than mine. It honestly gave me strength in my recovery. That's something I've never actually shared with anyone because this is so personal to all of us here. You are part of my story. You helped over the last 4 years shape the individual that I am today. And the same thing with my professors. See, I closed people off for a while in my life, and it took a lot of help from my support system to allow people back in. But I learned one thing in life. It is that no matter where you are, no matter what you do, no matter who you are, having the strength at times to listen to others with potentially different views or opinions will allow you to grow as a person. It did with me. And I will never forget my time here. I will never forget my conversations, because I want to do more in this world. I want to go out there, I want to change this world for the positive. I knew that I needed a teammate to do so, just like I needed a teammate when I was in combat, just like I needed a teammate when I was on the track at the University of Maryland, just like I had a teammate, my father, up here, who adopted me and gave me his name. And over the course of the last 4 years, many of you here were my teammates. And today, I'm just as grateful as I can possibly be to share this incredible moment with all of you. So I'm not going to get cliche and tell you, you're going to go out there and because of your education, you're going to change the world. I don't have to tell you that, because that task is within all of us. But I am going to challenge you to one thing, and one thing only. I'm going to challenge you to walk that path with me, for all of us, to just be a better person each and every day. And that challenge could be just as much as opening up a door to a stranger, smiling at someone in the streets, or saying hello. If all of us every single day can challenge ourselves to do one good thing, that is how you change the world in a positive. And so here I stand, one of your peers, a French kid, and you gotta love this, the French papers, when I received the medal, wrote, "French kid from the ghetto, mix it into America. American hero," but really, he's still French, so we're gonna claim him. I was not born in the ghetto in France. I was born in the 14th district, 14e arrondissement of Paris. So I got a couple French people out here. But what I am an individual that was given an opportunity, and I was given an opportunity to come to this country, receive an education, serve our nation, and today, just like all of you, graduate as a UMUC graduate student. For that, UMUC, you did it. It's over. I have no idea what you're going to do in your free time, but you got it now. Let's have some fun, and thank you to all the families who have supported them in all this. It's been an honor.